He married my sister, now we're living together. Roommates in law.
Wow, both went down and kind of robotic.
Kind of robotronic on that one.
Didn't plan it.
Sometimes you're just in the zone, folks. You ever been in the freaking zone?
What? Turn on my plant light. Okay, gotta get these guys some light.
I know. I'm looking at literally 2 dying plants.
Okay, that one's doing fine.
That one's doing all right. The other one's in bad shape.
Yeah, because Seymour ate 90% of it.
That one is in dire straits right there. But yeah, the light will fix it.
Yeah, it's mostly, the light is for me more than it is for the plants.
You know, that plant, it's pretty indicative of what it's like to live in this godforsaken city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you're technically alive.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're still in there. Like, your leaves are green, but there are only 2 of them that are still hanging on. Everything else fell off.
You're pretty withered. You're a former version of yourself. Amen, dude.
Hey, let's make it clear for once and for all, we're not roommates, folks.
We're not even in-laws.
Good friends, though.
Good friends in New York.
Back in the city. Back in the big fat city. Hey, how about this for a big fat city fun fact?
Okay,
for your fat ass.
This is the big fat city fun fact for your fat ass section of the pod.
Big mob hit back in the 80s happened right down the street.
Wait, what?
Big mob hit, mafia.
You just found out about
No,
this.
I remembered, and I only remembered on the walk over here, but I was like, whoa.
Oh, it happened on the street from us, right?
Yeah,
now.
it happened right down the street.
Okay.
What's this guy named Carmine Galante gunned down.
Oh, dang.
Gunned down. July 12th, 1979 on the garden patio of Joe and Marie's restaurant. Non-existent.
What streets?
205 Knickerbocker Avenue
that's right
in
here.
Bushwick.
Wow, that's right here.
I could throw a dang baseball and hit this place.
That's right where I got followed into the store by that homeless lady.
He was going to blow your brains out.
There's a woman. Check your bias.
She was going to blow your.
She
was
could
gonna,
also
she was going to blow you. It was a different thing. But isn't that fun?
Wow, pretty fun. Carmine Galante. What a name.
A look back.
Was this guy
right
a boss?
There. This was a big. Yeah, this was like a big one.
He was a.
This wasn't just like
was
some
a made man.
Yeah, this wasn't some low-level schlub. This was a guy.
You can't be hitting made men.
No. It's got to get approved. This one got approved.
Oh, so this one went all the way up.
And they shot him in the face like a bunch.
Dang.
Gunned his ass down. I've been watching a lot of The Sopranos.
Me too.
What?
I just started it over again.
Oh, what the hell?
I mean, I've watched like 6 episodes, but...
Well, then you should be way more juiced up about this fun fact.
Yeah.
This is like a big fact. What the hell?
Sorry, I'll give more chest.
I'm going, what? I'm getting zilch on this fun fact?
I
You're
don't know.
into The Sopranos?
No, my main thought was like, yeah, this neighborhood, it's still pretty bad.
It's still pretty violent. Yeah. It's a pretty violent place.
I'm like, this is it. It's less fun. Like, it would be cooler if now it was like this really nice place.
Yeah,
where,
like, where's it's the Whole
wow,
Foods.
can you believe that happened? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, no, there's someone that probably happened last week too.
Yeah, you're like, where? Yeah, because you were kind of like, oh, recently? It's like, no, it was in 79. It is. Gentrification hasn't necessarily hit this part of New York
it's
yet.
gotten gentrified, but by like not successful people. You know?
I don't know. Is that still gentrification?
It's us moving in. We're more like it's kind of like it's like a sneak attack. You know, we're not rubbing it in your face with our gentrification.
Well, they're like, hey, look, they will pay more rent, but like they don't have a ton of disposable
You're
income.
going to need to keep the small businesses in business because they can't afford a Whole Foods or an Orange Theory.
Dude, a Trader Joe's pops up in here. They're out of business in 6 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Somebody walks in and goes, $83 for cashews? I don't think so.
Also, they thrive on frozen foods. Not one of us has a big freezer.
No.
Yeah.
No. Or a microwave.
No.
Do you have a microwave?
Actually, we don't.
Yes, neither do we.
And I wasn't, I didn't notice that. That's one of those things that you don't notice until the second you need it.
Right. Because it's always been there.
So I was like, I had some leftovers, and I'm just kind of standing in our kitchen with them, and I like spin around 3 times, and I'm like, I don't want to ask because if we do have one, it's right in front of me.
Right.
But we did. I just asked Tucker. I go, so we're a no microwave house, and he goes, this is Tucker's house. He goes, yeah, if you want one, you can buy one. Okay. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I know that.
I understand how things work.
I wasn't being like, hey, you gonna purchase me a microwave, Tuck? I need one right now. Will you ship it here? It's weird because we're a no microwave household as well, but like microwaves are like 30 clams.
I know.
And we just haven't bought one.
Yeah, well, I think it's also like the apartment, like our kitchen is small enough where it's like There isn't an obvious space for it.
Right.
We would have to rearrange some stuff.
Right. And then you're going, I got to move this thing.
Yeah,
And
I don't
for
know.
what?
These English muffins have been here for like 8 months. I don't want to move those.
I don't want to move those. I want to toss those.
I think those are stuck to the top of the fridge at this point.
God, I love an English muffin.
Oh, me too. English muffy with some PB on it.
Nothing. Wait, with PB on?
Peanut butter?
On an English?
Peanut butter? Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, I said it weird.
Yeah, you hit the butter weird on that one.
Yeah.
But I mean, Tom, are you not loving this fun fact?
Yeah, it's
You
cool.
walk by it every day.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm scared I'm going to get mowed down.
Carmine Galante.
Dude,
Nothing?
Carmine Galante can't do 8 minutes
Not anymore.
at the tiny cupboard.
Not with 11 bullet holes in his
11
face.
of them. Was it all in the face?
I mean, they,
There's
when
no
they
way.
when they get you, they really get you.
And they just go face?
I mean, I think that's like a part of the thing is it's like, does he get a closed casket or not? Or an
Whoa.
open casket or not?
Is it really? I mean, it's kind of the same question.
I think when they're like, no, but like, open casket,
Yeah,
it's like, hey, look, you do have to die, but we're
Yeah.
going to do you a little favor.
Yeah, you're going to look good on the way out.
Yeah, we do want your mom to be able to come in and give you a kiss.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really fucked up the way that apparently this gentleman did,
Yeah.
I think they're getting you in the face quite a bit.
Here's a fun joke. Shout out Brett Dodenhoff.
Shout out to Brett.
He's basically talking about he's got a split family, and when his grandma died, they couldn't decide who. They couldn't decide, like, they were throwing like 2 separate funerals.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And it was like, at one point, the joke is like, you split the body in half or whatever. But it's like, the good thing is either way, I could still kiss her goodbye on the lips.
Jesus Christ. Hey, Brett. Love that.
I love it.
Have you been to an open casket funeral?
Yeah.
I don't love that.
Don't love it.
Don't want to see it.
Nah. Gives me a bad feeling.
Sorry, I got a big mouthful of protein bar right now.
I didn't. That was crazy that you didn't just finish that before we
They're
started.
hard to eat. It takes a lot of energy.
You really have to have a bev as well.
Yeah, and
Because
now
they're dry.
now I'm all dried out.
Okay, I'll talk for a second. You work on that.
This thing's kicking my ass right
I
now.
got a 0 nomination to kick us off, and it's going to none other than Donald J. Trump.
Okay.
But it's not for what you think.
Okay.
It's not for any of the horrific things he does. It's for I gotta find this now. Fuck, I should have. Oh, here it is. It's
What a wild submission, by the way.
Yesterday, why?
Trump?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. It's going to be crazy if we're like, actually, I don't think that's a 0.
right. I know it's on you now.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's on you to
Here we go.
show your roots.
Here we go, dude.
Your roots?
No, show my true
colors.
colors.
Yeah. Show your roots is just like when your hair grows out after you've dyed.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I know. I haven't done it in like 3 weeks. My roots are showing.
I
gotta get my roots done.
Trump, two days ago, launched the official Trump coins. Have you seen this?
I mean, are these like his commemorative coins?
He just keeps launching new merch.
Well, didn't he pop out a calendar? He also was selling some shoes.
He's had calendars. He's had shoes. He's had steaks before. But this is like, I'm like, dude, you're surviving assassination attempts. The second one was.
That's
whatever.
not.
That was.
I mean, the first one.
I got. All right. We all know what really went on there. Sorry, it's just this. The FBI does have our address after the last few posts.
Well, I know. Send the guys who killed Carmine Galante after him. He'll be shot in the face 8 times in Bushwick, Brooklyn.
I gotta just play this one part for you. It is
Lay it on
so
me.
funny. He launched a coin, a commemorative coin. You can buy for $100.
Incredible.
And it comes with a signature from the former president of the United States. The one, not like Barack. It's the rapist one. It's that one. And he has this part.
It's a testament to the resilience and strength of the American 9% pure silver with a beautiful proof finish, and it's really something very special. Each coin comes with a certificate of authenticity with my signature to ensure you have purchased a real Trump coin. I've seen a lot of coins out there using my very beautiful face. I'm Very beautiful guy. I'm only kidding.
Did you say I'm only kidding?
Yeah.
Love that.
He immediately lost confidence in it.
I'm so hot and sound.
Very beautiful face.
I'm just
Very
kidding
beautiful
around.
guy. I'm just kidding.
I haven't looked good in years. My face is so full of makeup. I look
In his
weird.
head, he's like, why did I riff that? Because that's off script. That's off
This
book.
is a zero nom because I'm kind of loving the humility.
No, it's not human. He's launching a coin with his face on it for 100 clams.
Yeah,
people
but
are asking what his economic plan is, and he's like, my own coins.
What about a nickel? What if I sold you a nickel for $1,000?
I don't know. I think the zero goes more towards the actual coin itself.
You know, there is a part of me that like kind of
Maybe it's just loser.
It's loser, but I do admire someone who can just keep losing and keep it moving. Like every business has failed.
Clock anything as an L.
That's what I'm like. How does your brain work?
Because he's like, no, this is a good idea in the middle of the campaign.
What if we
while
launched
I'm
a
like,
coin?
I haven't answered one question about what my plans are. My last question of what my plans are is we have concepts
Got a
of
concept
a plan.
of a plan.
And now I'm like, but yeah, I mean, I think we should move forward with the coin launch. Why wouldn't we?
Also, like, hey, Donald J. Trump, I've told that lie too.
Yeah.
The concept of a plan, like, I know what that lie is,
That's
dude.
the homework thing.
Yeah, what are you
Where it's
talking
like,
about?
It's like, have you started the group project? It's like, well, we know what we're going to do.
we kind of
just
have like the
kinda have,
outline kind of figured out.
I just
we
have to
gotta
get the
back.
board. I actually have to get the poster board. And then once we have that, it's pretty much.
And it'll be like
yeah.
fine. Like we've got like the pillars of it. We just kind of don't
It's
know how
11:30
we're
p.m.
gonna.
the night before it's due.
Like I know what that lie is.
Yeah.
And no one's buying it.
No.
Trump. They're buying the coins instead. Honestly,
I hope those don't sell.
there's no chance. That's why he's launching the shoes and the calendar and the what else did he do?
I would love to a tour of his warehouse. You know, he has a merch warehouse that is just full of stuff dating to like probably the 90s.
See,
or
I would
80s.
doubt that he even is stocking. I bet he has no inventory.
Where do you think it is?
Well, that's why he goes. That's why he goes bankrupt in every business venture. I bet he just gets the money and then he's like, "Oh, oopsies," and then no one gets anything.
the coins never come.
Coins never come.
No.
I bet
That's
I
why
would.
you got to make all these other fake coins with his beautiful face on them.
It's not that great, honestly. I kind of fell off in the past few
so
years.
funny. He goes, with my beautiful face, I'm a beautiful guy. I'm only kidding.
I'm only kidding.
It's all one breath.
Because, like, you know, they had a real sit down with him. Like, you have to tone it down.
Please stay on the script. We've typed it all out.
You have to try to seem like a human being. And he's, not that hot. And they're like, God damn it, Trump. Cock is still huge, though. Huge cock.
Still lay it down. It's very
I
good.
will pipe your wife. Pipe her so good. Come fast, never mind. Like, this guy trying to be a human is objectively hilarious.
It is hilarious. He's
But
a
there's no
loser.
way
I guess
he's got
that's loser
inventory.
behavior, not zero, because it's not really gross negligence. It's not really it's not really hurting anyone.
It's tough to give.
just loser.
It's also tough to give him the zero on that
Right. He has
with his
raped
bevy of
and,
of misgivings and misdeeds throughout
Yeah.
his
Hey,
entire
I'm gonna
life.
toss a retroactive zero for the multiple sexual assaults as well.
Yeah, we don't love that over here on the roommates pod.
But my religious relatives who vote for him because of abortion, I hope you feel good.
We love a single issue voter here.
Yeah, they're so lame. We talked about this. We tried to riff this out up north, but I really would love a single issue voter for like a fun issue for once.
I know.
It's
like,
always a heavy.
it can't
thing.
be a-
It's
it
either
can't be a
immigration
bummer.
or abortion. Always.
It's like I don't know. Just make it like we need more Six Flags in this country.
I want a water slide in the White House.
Can we
I'd
not
be
have
like,
that?
yeah, I'll vote on
I'm
that
in.
issue.
Yeah, I'll buy a coin for that.
Yeah.
Right?
I would buy a coin that is a token for the White House slide.
That's-
You get to trade it in.
Yeah, you show up with your token.
Yeah.
You get to go into the White House.
And
You get to watch Trump do 1,000 push-ups in a row, and then you hit the slide.
yeah. Let's get a little White House kind of Disney World tour set up where it's all the current living presidents.
Yeah.
And they're all doing their thing.
Yeah.
You shoot hoops with Trump. I mean, with Obama.
I was about to say, no way
Incredible.
he's got a jumper. No chance.
You shoot hoops with Obama. You get to blow Bill Clinton.
Sure.
And then Hillary's there, but
Yeah.
she doesn't actually get to come in. She has to stand outside because she got close.
Meanwhile,
but
me
she
and
did
Bush
win the
are in
popular
there
vote.
just planning another attack on the World Trade Center.
You and Bush are hitting the golf simulator, and every time you have to go, now watch this drive.
Dude, I was about to say,
Yeah.
what was that where he was like, yeah, we're going to fucking attack these people.
He's like, we do not negotiate with
Right, right.
terrorists.
Now
Now
check
watch
out
this
this
drive. What a line.
I mean, that's when you know the country is just cooked.
Oh man, we were really in a tough spot.
Now
there.
watch this drive.
I mean, as he was doing that, he was just blindly invading and destroying an entire country.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like,
Pipe
"Ah,
that one 330.
I hope it doesn't rain before the 15th hole."
He's like, ooh, right down the fairway. Ooh,
He's
we're in the rough on that one.
Unlike the Middle East, I actually know what I'm aiming for here.
Dude, you gotta let these guys, what a job. They just kind of get in there.
Yeah.
They sing and dance until they get elected.
Yeah.
And then everyone else makes all these decisions. And then they just have to come on TV and be like, folks, I don't know.
It's shit's kind of wild,
It's
isn't it?
getting crazy over there. But I literally have no control.
I actually would appreciate that so much more.
Right?
if
they're
they
like,
actually
this
said
has
that.
nothing to do with me.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how hard this job is.
Call the boys over at Lockheed Martin. I gotta hit the range.
Yeah. Do you know I'm kind of controlled by the fiscal interests of the country, right? Like, you guys know this.
But that's what is so weird to me about this whole I'm no political scientist or anything like that. But it is
I am.
at this point pretty obvious that it's multinational corporations that kind of dictate all of our foreign policy, right?
Foreign policy and even
domestic
here,
policy.
if let's say your single issue voting situation is healthcare, universal healthcare. Like if you're on the right or the left, if you're on the left, it's someone can say, "I want universal healthcare," but then to do that, you'd have to go in and be like, "We're gonna bankrupt every insurance and pharmaceutical company."
Yeah, and they're gonna be
in the
like,
United
"No,
States."
you're not gonna."
And then no one will let you.
You're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
We'll shoot you dead.
Shout out to Bernie because we had a chance with the king.
He'll never get elected. Nobody like him will ever get elected. But we love you. We love you, Bernie.
I love the burn, dude. Remember
when people were mad? They were like, "He's worth $300,000," and it's like, but he's 84.
Is that a lot or a little?
They were saying it like it's a lot.
They were saying it like it's a lot?
Yeah, I'm like, come on, what?
By the time you're 80, you should have 300 clans.
A couple of
somewhere.
clans laying
Come
around,
on.
dude. What?
Are we mad at that? Okay, you can't be that far left that you're like, you can't have 300,000.
You can't have 300
by the end of your
Gs.
life. It's not even worth that much anymore.
You own your own home that you've lived in since 82?
Fucking pig.
We hate this fucking guy. He drives like an Oldsmobile.
Yeah,
And they were pissed at this guy.
He's been in politics for 30 years. He could be a secret millionaire easily.
Meanwhile, Nancy Pelosi's dumping stocks the moment
Yeah.
an announcement comes out that they're tanking, and she's like, oops,
I know.
just saved me $80 million. And everybody's like, what a genius investor she must be.
We need more politicians like J.D. Vance, just real good people.
Sharp guys who came up the right way.
That guy, what is it about that guy where you see him and you know who he was in high school?
It's kind of everything about him. You hate to be the guy that's he's got no aura. I know that's a thing.
No, but he doesn't.
But the aura points are just absolute poo-poo magoo.
Through the floor.
Poo-poo magoo.
He starts talking, you go, no, I don't respect you.
Yeah, but he also Trump, when he used to toss digs out at people, you were at least hey, he kind of got you there. That was
He's
wild.
good at that.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Vance sucks at that.
Yeah, he does.
It's such just hater bullshit energy where it's just not any good. What was that one? He got absolutely teed up for the easiest question. They were like, "Hey JD, what makes you happy?" And he's like, "Tell you what makes me happy when I don't get bullshit questions from the media." And everybody was like, "Oh, JD." Even the people on his side were like, "Boy, you really flopped that one."
He's like the guy who let's say two feuding groups are arguing and there's the two head honchos who are shut up, whatever.
Right.
Then he's the guy who pokes his head out. He's like, "Yeah, you stink."
But no,
But it's,
everyone's
off.
Everybody's like, "No, you go back to the back."
And it's a little late.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
yeah.
Let's kick his ass.
After they've agreed to part ways, he's like, you know
better
that's
run.
right. yeah, you better run. He's a you better run
That's
guy.
what he is, yeah.
Oh,
100% you better
God.
run guy.
After the fight is over.
After the guy,
Yeah.
the big guy beat the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, and then they
everybody
walked
gets
away.
scared.
They get back in their car. Their windows are up. He can't hear him. Yeah, you better run.
That's JD
Yeah.
Vance.
And tell him JD.
JD said,
sent you.
don't come around here no more. And they're like, that's a Tom Petty song, dude.
That's a Vance promise.
The guy stinks.
Oh my
He just
God.
know all of these Bush for all of his deeds.
No, he was good at
what
the
would
talking
be
thing.
a good hang.
Oh yeah.
Bush
Oh,
would
you
be a
know
good hang.
JD's a bad hang.
Bad hang. Obama, great hang.
Great hang.
Bill Clinton, top shelf hang.
I bet Biden could have been a good hang.
I bet Biden back in the day
was a good hang.
Oh, I bet he was tossing him back, kind of
Yeah.
talking some shit,
Yeah.
flirting with the waitress, but like in a way that's not over the top.
Oh, just like the right line.
Right, and she
Yeah.
she's kind of into it, but she's
Yeah.
like, nah, you fuck.
You fucking yeah.
Fun guy.
Yeah, fun guy.
And then I would bet
Trump, pretty bad hang.
Trump would be a nightmare hang.
Well, Trump's like the guy that you're just like, if you are trying to hang with him, and you're in public, you're just apologizing the whole time to everyone. So yeah, he's a little. He thinks he's really beautiful. We're trying to get him to tone it down.
You know what I was thinking about with Trump? You know, like you have like a full length mirror.
Kind of.
You ever just, like-
It's an angled one.
Okay, but it's head to toe.
Yeah.
You ever just like taken a full inventory and you just kind of look at yourself just fully naked and you're like, that's what I am.
Yeah.
Like I
sometimes.
dress myself up with my little clothes,
Yeah.
and I put the little stuff in my hair.
Yeah.
And I shave my little beard and I brush my
I put a bunch of socks in my you
dick. Stuff.
Yeah,
You go to Bulge Town.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, you're looking and you're like, this is what I've got. This is
you
me.
just got to be honest with yourself.
So like Trump, when he gets all naked, is he
No
sitting
way,
there?
it looks good.
But it's like it's a fully white bite. But then he's like, but I do have I am like an orange faced man right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's
what
just standing there naked, but he's like, my face is super orange.
is it spray tan or is it like daily makeup?
Got to be a daily thing. Because
But
I mean,
it's
there's no
so
way he's
off.
just like, hey, will you just spray tan a perfect circle on my face?
It's
Because like you see, he has got that like bad makeup line that you never
Yeah.
see like a lady when you can tell where her makeup stops.
But then, like, would he not have a professional makeup artist?
This is why I'm confused by this man.
Because it shouldn't look that bad.
I don't understand it.
I'm wearing makeup right now. You can't tell.
No, it looks great.
Yeah,
That's like a
because I get it professionally done every
Pauly
morning.
Walnuts. Maybe this is how Trump is. Going back to our Sopranos thing,
Yeah.
he never let anybody touch his hair. He never did hair and makeup.
Did he do his own
He did his own hair.
makeup too?
I don't think so.
No way.
But hair. He never let
Okay.
anybody touch his hair.
Why?
That was just his thing. He's like, I know how to do it.
Okay.
Don't fucking touch my hair. So maybe that's what Trump's doing. He's like, I know how to paint my face orange and look awesome.
Yeah, he's using literal face paint from like a child's birthday party.
It did. I just don't understand because you see some of those angles where you can see the makeup perfectly cut off, and
Yeah.
at the end of the day, he does have to get naked. Trump does get naked. Do you know what I'm saying?
Stop putting that in my head.
And then there is a full length mirror, and he's going, "This is kind of where I'm at right
I don't
now."
think he ever gets naked. I think
he's
he
gotta
takes
get
off his
naked.
suit, and underneath is a slightly smaller suit.
It's just like
and then he
a
lays
fully
down.
tattooed on suit.
And then he hangs upside down and sleeps for 45 minutes. And then they wake him up with an Adderall up the nose, and then he gets back to work.
You think it's an? I think he's not
He's
a
an
drug
Adderall guy
guy.
for sure.
No, I don't think he's a drug guy.
Oh, he's 100% on Adderall.
You think?
Yes. I'm
Why do
pretty
you-
sure that's like been confirmed.
Why are you so dense about that? It's confident.
Because he has coke energy,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think he's doing coke.
Yeah, that would be a wild move.
I think he's ripped on Addy. He's not a drug guy in the sense he's not a he's
Pharmaceutical
taking,
drug guy.
He's taking medical drugs.
Sure. Yeah, I'll
He's
give you that.
80 years old.
I'll give you that. He needs to jump on that Ozempic. You know what I'm saying,
Let's
dude?
go.
Dude,
Maybe
he's
lay
so
off
gross.
the Big Macs, you fat fuck.
Well, I mean, we took
Anyways,
down politics.
Yeah, so we figured out that. I don't know where we're at. I got some other tales for you this week. Man, I've had a couple. I've had a couple tough ones.
Ruh-roh.
Speaking of getting naked,
Oh,
I went.
hell yes.
I went. I was on a run last week, and I was running shirtless.
Huge.
And I've just kind of come around to being confident enough to run shirtless. It's really nice on these long runs training for this marathon.
It's a game changer.
If I have a shirt on, I get nipped.
No, it's a game changer.
Yeah. So it's no nip chafe. You just feel great.
Right. You're out in the wind.
I'm kind of finally at a point where I'm like, I look okay enough where I'm not, if I catch myself in the window, I'm not like, gross. God, why I put a shirt on.
a lot of things jiggling around
So
over there.
exactly. So I'm out for a run, and I had to do like 13 miles, and I'm on like mile 9, coming back home,
Mm-hmm.
feeling okay. I'm at a stoplight, and I come up, and okay,
Question.
yes,
You come up to a stoplight. Do you stop
I'm not the
or do
jogging
you like
place
jog?
guy.
Okay, thank Christ.
I'm not the jogging place guy.
Thank Christ.
That's like a character trope, and
I
I
know.
hate when I see it in the real world.
And when you see it, because here's what they always do: they stop, they stay jogging, and they check their little watch.
I do pause to watch. So
That's
I kind of
fair.
hate that part of myself.
But that's fair.
But it's just because I don't want my time to get fucked.
But as long as you're not doing the
jogging place.
oh, it's so
the jogging
annoying.
place is hilarious.
It's like, hey, you can stand here for 14 seconds.
What's that saving?
You can
what, are you
stand
gonna
here.
Get cramp up?
Yeah, I think people just saw someone do that. And they
Yes,
said you're supposed to do
That's
that.
what you do when you're running. You don't. You don't
drives
stop.
me nuts. You're not better than me.
No,
Kind of are,
we're
though.
projecting. Yeah, clearly you are. No, I stopped because I need it, and I came up to the stoplight. You know, there's a specific brand of homeless person where it'll be like a lady wearing a dress that is like too small, and she's maybe losing it a little bit.
Losing it a little bit. What do you mean?
And sometimes like
the dress is
no
kinda...
bra, like the boobs are kind of popping out in a way that's not like ooh boobs. It's like a boob.
I was like, okay, this sounds hot.
No, like it's it's a real kind of a
Dress
potato-ish.
is kind of falling down. Her huge tits are falling out of the dress, and
But it's not. I don't want to be like a body shamer here, but it's not like
well, yeah, I don't think I've ever clocked a homeless woman and been like, oh, hello. well.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Sure,
It's like it's almost a nightgown.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. Hair's kind of up, but not really.
Hair is
It's a lot kind of off to the side.
It's coming out straight to the kind of Einstein-ish.
Right.
And she's talking to herself, and and she's looking a little crazy. I'm kind of like 6 feet over from her, got headphones in, but then I was like, I kind of want to hear what she says, so I paused the headphones, and she's yelling at cars and stuff, and she looks at me, and I accidentally made eye contact with her, and then I look away.
Brutal.
But I've still got the headphones out, and she goes, "Hey, put a shirt on."
Ooh.
And I pretend I didn't hear it. I'm like, I think that was to me. I'm pretty sure. I was like, I think she said put a shirt on.
Damn, a great
And then I
day.
kind of look back, and she's staring at me, and she goes, "Put a shirt on. No one wants to see that." And I was like, "Oh,
let's
what
fucking
the
go."
fuck? But it made me. I just kind of laughed in her face
She's still got it, dude.
because one, you did ruin me.
Yeah.
you checkmate.
Wild.
You got me. I still had
Wild.
4 miles to go too, so now I'm running the rest of the 4 miles going, I look like shit. Should have worn a shirt.
But then you can't pop the top on because then you just got mentally dominated by a homeless
I didn't have a
lady.
shirt.
Oh, you went out shirtless.
I went out shirtless.
Okay.
I went out. I made my bet.
Damn, dude.
But here's the thing. It was very obvious. I was thinking about it. I had 4 miles to think about it because I either had to process that or jump into traffic.
Sure.
And I was like, it was so clear. It was someone who was, someone had said that directly to her. And she was just spouting it because her nipple was out. It's like,
Oh, right.
this is someone who's been treated, it was a hurt people situation.
Boy, isn't that how it goes?
Because someone definitely said, hey, put some clothes on to her.
You're
No
the
one wants to
nips
see
out.
that.
Yeah.
And then she turns, she sees me, and she goes, put a shirt on, no one wants to see it.
I mean, she did kind of
And
own
I was
your
like,
ass.
lady, you have no idea where I'm at mentally. That hurt a lot.
You're always like, hold on, I actually do have a couple of bucks here. I
Yeah.
wasn't going to give you anything, but that's kind of off the top
do you want my
ropes.
shorts? Let me just get naked here. I deserve it.
And then and your reaction was
I was like, dude.
like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it was kind of.
All right. Like,
Because
that's,
I kind of, the first time I was like, did I mishear that? Because I was looking away.
and it
I
was
still
only
had
because you
headphones
made
in.
eye contact.
Yeah. Because she wasn't even clocking me. You know how every once in a while,
get your ass.
it was just like the lady who followed me into the store. Every once in a while, they are on the same human plane as you, and all of a sudden you're like, "Oh, you can see me." It's like in a video. It's like because a lot of times they're kind of behaving like NPCs, like non-playable
Oh, they're kind of
characters.
out in their own dimension.
And you're kind of you're like
I
we're
gotcha.
here together, but we're kind of on different planes.
right. I'm with you.
But then every once in a while you interact, like one clocks you, and I'm like, "Oh, you can
fuck.
actually see me right now."
Oh, we're in the same moment together.
Yeah.
No.
No, she's not gonna attack me. She's just
You're going to say something hurtful.
verbally assault me.
Oh, you do have to respect her to have enough wherewithal to still toss a shot out there.
So this is
She's still a force that needs to be reckoned with out in this world.
so this happened. Fast forward to that night. I popped by comedians you should know.
Still shirtless.
CYSK still shirtless. I'm waiting for a compliment. I popped by and I'm watching, and Andy Haynes walks by, and I go, "Oh, what's up, dude? I hadn't seen him in a while. We give each other a hug," and he goes, "Dude, you look great with a shirt on," and walks away. And I was kind of like, and then I was like, what the
What is that
fuck
comment?
was that? I hadn't seen that day. Jeff Asmus posted a bunch of pictures from our trip, and I was shirtless in 2 of them. I hadn't seen that yet, so I kind of went fully like, what the fuck?
That's when you
What's
start
going
feeling
on?
like, oh, I'm a schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of in on this shirtless thing.
Yeah, I was like, I think he said with a shirt on, right? Like, I kind of freaked out for a second.
Were you like, excuse me, Andy?
What the fuck did that?
Where did that come from?
And my first thought was, honestly, I was like, did he see me out running today? Like, which that's not crazy.
Slip the homeless lady 5 to toss a shot at you?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But, like, would be crazy to be like, to not say, like, I saw you out running today.
Yeah.
But that's what I thought for a second.
Okay, so did you put the pieces of this puzzle together on your own, or did you ask him to clarify?
About 2 hours later, I didn't see him again. He was on his way out.
Damn, he was probably never even there.
God.
He had a great line when
Hey,
he got
I'm
up
wearing a
that
shirt
night.
right now, right? Wait, what?
He had a great line when he got up that night. Apparently the show was Brutes Magoots, and he got up and he goes, this feels like a punishment.
Yeah. It was
Did I
great.
do something wrong?
He kind of crushed, honestly. The show was tough.
I didn't know you were there. I walked in. I stood just like in the thing for a little while, and then I was like, this is brutal.
I watched Andy's set, and then I left.
Yeah, I got out of there.
Well, I left because I was having a meltdown because I thought I forgot to wear clothes or something.
I mean, it is crazy the back-to-back on the same
Right?
day.
Isn't
that's
that
crazy.
insane?
Because you just got over the
It was
homeless lady
probably
burn,
2 hours before.
and then he tosses that little gem at
Yeah.
you. I would have fully freaked out. I'd have had a panic attack.
I haven't seen him yet. I think we're on a show together in like 2 days, and I'm excited to talk to him about it because I don't think I reacted the way you do with a friendly riff.
Right.
I think I was kind of like, ha.
Like you look terrified.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. He's like, got his ass.
Yeah.
Got his
And
bitch
boy,
ass.
did he. He got me so much worse than he knew.
Well, that's like so layered on that
Yeah.
thing. He doesn't even know what he did.
It was kind of like if you make a joke and it's like an accidental callback to someone else's set, but you hadn't seen that. You know
Right.
when all of a sudden like the crowd reacts crazy
You're like,
and you're like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, I'm missing information here.
Yeah.
That is, he was probably, he either thought that or he was like, boy, that guy cannot take a riff. Whoa, that guy
Hey,
can't
I
joke
guess
around.
it's just how you doing for Tom from now on.
He will freak out for no reason. Oh my God, that is very fun. You want to know what's not fun?
Taxes.
Well, sure. That's not an incorrect answer.
Yeah.
It's not what I was looking for,
Okay.
however.
Sorry.
Driving to Hartford, Connecticut at 4 p.m. on a Friday.
From
New York City.
New York City is a tough go. That's one of those ones you gotta. This is a trick I learned in L.A. Everyone does it. You gotta hit the noon drive button. Hit a coffee shop for the afternoon.
I mean, 4 hours.
No,
4 of them.
I mean, why did you not leave early in the day?
Well, I didn't know we left. We left at
Just
4.
throw up.
Just remembering it. It was me and Big Fat Tuck.
I know.
And it was Brutes.
Yeah.
It took a quick 4. Now, were there a couple of wrong turns? Sure.
Okay. Who was
Sure
driving?
there were. Me.
Okay.
No. Yes. On the way
Bad
up.
sign.
Yeah, me on the way up. But it's like traffic, and then the thing's doing this, and it's one of those where you like you're coming up to the fork.
Oh, and sometimes the GPS it doesn't really give you the signal till the last
Till
second.
you're on the wrong way.
Yeah.
So
It
we're
actually waits
going,
till you pick the wrong.
and I'm
one.
like, Tuck, what do you think? What do you think? And he's like, ah! And as I went with this one, wrong. And he goes, that added 15 minutes. And then we're like finally in the clear, wrong. Well, that one added 35 minutes. So I mean, it took us 4.5 to get up there. Tough.
This hurts.
Tough.
It's what is it supposed to be?
2.
Yeah.
2.
This hurts.
But I mean, we had to go to Brooklyn Heights to get the car, and then so we have to
I don't
come
even know
all.
where that is.
So it's like we got to go deep into Brooklyn
Yikes.
just to come back north. We had to go like south in Brooklyn just to come north to go to Connecticut. Absolute brutal. But you know what? Me and Tuck had a pretty fun time. But then the show was what?
Oh no, I was waiting to hear the end of the night
What was the end of the night?
with the car. I got a phone call at about 1 in the morning from you guys.
That sucked so bad.
Will you please explain?
Oh my God. I completely forgot about this. This is the worst part of the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought this was gonna be.
Well, I couldn't get over the fucking drive getting up there. So our fat cheeks. So we get back. It's 2:30 in the morning. You know, we stopped for Let me tell you what they're doing over here at McDonald's. $18.99 for a 10-piece nug?
No.
Yeah.
Not a 10-piece.
10-piece nug,
Combo meal is
$18.99.
$18.
$21 for a Big Mac meal. We simply couldn't. On
Well, that's like,
principle alone.
I mean, that's like actually not worth. The food is not worth the money.
And I was also looking at this guy taking the orders. I'm like, you're making less per hour than it
one of
costs
these orders.
for a fucking. Anywho, so McDonald's, you can suck my ass.
We're taking them down.
Anywho, so we get back.
That's a zero of the week nom right there.
The McDonald's Corporation.
Yeah.
Nice try, Sam.
This will
Kroc.
hurt.
Isn't that what his name was? Michael
have
Kroc.
No idea.
I don't know, something. I watched the movie Founder, starring Michael Keaton, and I forget his name though. But so we get back. It's like 2 a.m.
Okay.
The instructions from the guy, Mike Racine. Shout out Mike Racine. Let us borrow the car. We love to see that. We simply love it.
He's a great guy.
He's got a kid. Okay, he's got a wife.
Stinks.
This is he's like an adult.
Yeah.
You know, he's like a man.
Yeah.
Lets us borrow the whip. I would say ill-advised on that move. But
yeah, don't do that, Mike.
you got a kid.
Yeah.
Anywho, so we get back. It's like 2 a.m. His instructions are you can park around these blocks. Just make sure you don't park on any permit parking. I'll
Right.
get a ticket.
Yeah.
So me and Tuck are flying around Brooklyn Heights looking for a damn parking spot for 35, 40 minutes.
And that's that.
it's
Towards the end of the
the
night, you're like, but what if we just parked in one of the permitted spots?
And we just like slipped him 50 for whatever the ticket was.
Yeah.
Or just hoped. So we're cruising around. Finally find a spot.
I'm driving. You're
He's
driving.
driving around. And his instructions were leave the key in the glove box, lock the car,
Okay.
and just leave it. They have a key in the apartment.
Great.
You know, it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
He's got his kid sleeping, his wife sleeping.
You're not going to, yeah.
He doesn't want to come down and do that, and we're going, great. I mean, it's been a bit of a fiasco. This did turn into like a 11-hour day to go rip 30 minutes in Hartford. Show was fun. Shout out to Hartford, Connecticut.
Kind of stinks as a town, but
Show was good.
shout out to the show.
It was Rift City in that place.
Yeah.
So we get back, and we're going, okay. We got all of our stuff out of the car. You know, you're like making sure everything is perfect. Because you don't want to like leave shit in his car. You don't want to have something plugged in that wasn't plugged in. You want to make sure everything's just the way you found it. Bippity boppity boop. Tuck's got all of his shit. He's out. I put the key in the glove box, close it up, look around,
Smash the lock
clean
button.
as a whistle, lock, look around, shut the door. Tuck and I high five. We fucking did it.
Yeah.
We're walking away. Tuck goes, is that a light on in the car?
No.
And I'm going, nah, it's probably a street light that's just
It's
shining
reflecting off
in
it.
the thing. And I kind of just take a step back. I was like, nah, it's definitely a light on in the
Oh.
car. My fat cheeks,
You
Tom.
had turned on the light to check.
I turned on the
Make sure
overhead
you
light
saw
to
everything.
look at everything. I didn't turn it off,
Oh
Tom.
my god! I will say, closing the door, locking the key in there is a scary big moment. We're like, I checked everything.
It was a scary proposition.
We have everything.
Because it's so final.
It's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
But like it was 2:30 in the morning. It had been a whatever hour day. We'd been driving for 8 hours.
Now it's
we
time to-
finally found the spot.
You did it.
We're done.
Now you jump out of the airplane.
We're done.
Yeah.
Left the light on.
Left the light on. So then I get a phone call here. I was in.
Well, Tuck and I just looked at each other for 30 minutes going, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Well, because the thought here is Mike Rossini's going to wake up with a dead car.
He's got a dead car coming.
Yeah.
And you know, he's got a kid. This isn't just some single idiot.
Yeah.
Like his kid might, I don't know, go into epileptic shock or something, and he's got to like get him to the hospital.
Yeah.
And he runs out there and he goes, "Boy, I hope these guys didn't drain the battery on my
Oh,
car."
they did.
You know what I mean? He goes, "Ruh, ruh, 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 ruh."
Yeah.
Now he can't get his kid to the
For
hospital.
30 in Hartford. That'd be a night. That'd be a hard. That night would be hard for Mike Racine. We're gonna cut that out. Hartford hard for.
There was a moment
I was
in
like,
me
oh,
where
no.
I was like, "No, let's toss a
him go.
line out here." And I was like, "Let's just see
Let
what
him go.
let's just see what comes out."
He'll tire himself out. Oh god.
But I mean, so we're just looking at each other like, this is a huge fuck up.
yeah, this
This
is
is
the
like-
phone call I got.
This is a big fuck up.
I was very confused about it, honestly.
I didn't know who he was calling.
Tucker called me and
first.
goes, Tom, do you have AAA? And I was like, oh, boy, where are you guys? Because I'm like, they have a flat tire in the middle of Connecticut.
Right.
And I was like, no, I don't. What's up? And then Tuck was like, there's a light on in the car. Never mind. See ya. And just hung up. And this is like 2 a.m. I was like, okay, well, I don't know what that was.
Guess they'll be fine.
But then Tucker brought up a good point because he's like, we called 1 million people with AAA. But if AAA came,
they're not going to just unlock a
you
car.
can't just be like, hey, break into this car for us.
Yeah, we got to turn
have
that.
no proof that we know the guy.
We got to turn that light on. Also, can you break into that Mercedes G-Wagon over there?
I got to drive it for a bit.
I saw $10,000 in the glove compartment. I want to get my mitts on. Yeah, it was like, so we called another guy. And then that's when we kind of had the epiphany of like, they're not just going to show up and like, oh,
yeah, no problem.
Will you open that car?
Yeah.
So now we're just fully fucked. But then, you hit the Google button. Google says
You're fine.
you probably got 24 hours.
Cars nowadays are designed to not just die like that. Because that's a funny thing. That's something we grew up with is like a lot
It's
of times
dead.
in the morning, the car, especially in our family, it would always be
Dead.
in the far back seat. One of the kids left the light on.
Mm-hmm. And it's like they gotta fix that.
And I mean, like jumping one of my parents' cars was like a pretty common thing, in the 90s and
Sure.
early 2000s. But now it's.
I mean, you kept the jumper cables in the car,
always. I still do.
right?
Yeah, I still have
Yeah.
jumper cables in my car because it's like you have that instinct. But like, I think I left a light on for almost 36 hours the other day.
Still good.
It was fine.
See, but we were just so fucking worried
Yeah.
because it's like he's snug as a bug in
And
this
it's
little
just-
spot in Brooklyn Heights.
Yeah.
It's not just like, hey, neighbor, can you come over and just pull your car
No.
up? Like, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
He's on a one-way street.
Yeah, this is a nightmare scenario.
It's gonna suck dick and balls for him.
Yeah.
To have to get this thing jumped off if he
So
needs to.
he woke up in the morning.
Well, so you have to you gotta do the right
Did you call him?
thing. We called.
Oh,
Called his ass at 2 He did not pick up.
Okay.
So I just send a big fat text.
Yeah.
And I'm like, here's the situation.
We fucked up at the goal. We fumbled at the one.
At the one.
At the half-yard line.
And no one was even around to tackle us.
The other team had given up. They had walked off the field, and they were like, yeah, they're going to score.
Oh, God.
He
it
just
was
threw
such,
the ball.
But it was like, you have to do the right thing here and just be like, here's what happened.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Oh, you could play stupid.
could play stupid.
That would stink. You would not feel good about
No, but like, thank God Tuck looked back and saw it because our fat asses could have easily just walked.
that. Right.
And then if like it did die and he's going, hey, my car died, and then we're going, what?
It was
And then
fine. We parked it.
it just,
Yeah.
it's such a tough look. So I just have to send them the text, hey, buddy, here's why I called. I left the fucking light on when we were cleaning everything out.
Yeah.
I really hope it doesn't die. If it does, I will happily pay you for the inconvenience. I looked it up. You
Yeah.
should be good for like 25 hours. If not, please let me know. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah.
And I couldn't sleep that night.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, that is a really shitty feeling. Because borrowing someone's car is a hard thing. It's a lot of pressure, and you really just want to deliver on it.
Well, and you want it to just be over.
Be done and be like, I don't want you to have one thought about, I don't want to lend Tim my car again.
I'm never asking for that favor again.
Well, it's like I've loaned my car to so many people, and almost 90% of them have done something that I'm like, it's annoying.
Right.
It's like, because it's, whether you return it with too little gas or
Didn't do
like
that.
one time the service light was on and it's like, I know you didn't do anything wrong, but tell me that the service light turned on.
You got to give a clear and concise update of what's happening with the
now I'm
car.
getting in the car going, well,
What'd you do?
What happened?
Yeah.
And then, it's like, it takes a little thing. It's like leaving trash in there. It's like, oh, I don't want
crazy.
to have to pick up a McDonald's wrapper.
Yeah, it's a tough look.
I know this costs you $22. I don't like that.
And I don't like it. We got the car on a quarter of a tank. We returned it on a full tank, but we
That's
left
huge.
the fucking light.
Yeah, that's an honest
I
mistake.
left the
It's an
fucking
honest mistake.
light on, Tom. It was right there. You know what? I should have known. That's why I couldn't sleep. I'm like, you knew how final it was shutting that door,
It's so scary.
and I didn't go over it one more time.
But
I just knew we had all the trash out and it was clean as a whistle and everything was right back to where it was. But the only reason I knew that, Tom, is because
you
there
could
was
see
a light on.
perfectly.
Yeah.
It was a really well lit car.
at 2A.
Oh my god!
Oh,
so
heartbreaking
funny.
news for the fellas, but we got through it. He texted me at 9A. He said, got to the car, it started up, everything's fine.
All right, good.
And then I could sleep. I literally didn't sleep.
Jesus.
Because I don't know him that well.
Yeah.
It was crazy that he decided to lend me this car in the first place.
Right.
And then I might drain your battery?
How did you end up asking him?
This is through a third party.
Okay.
You know how that shit goes.
Yeah,
I asked my good
mine
friend
was off-
Tom, and he was making shit up, folks.
I was lying.
He was lying right to my face.
No, I could have, I could have let you guys take it, and then we could have made my sweet sister take the train back out to Long Island at midnight.
Well, was she doing Hartford? Was she doing 30?
No, but the train would have been hard for her. It's gonna work.
We'll get it
I'm
there.
gonna workshop it.
We'll get it there. Hard for her. I'm going to use that next time I go out there. You know what was fun about Hartford? I was a little anxious about it because it was a bunch of...
Union guys.
No, it was a
Oh.
bunch of really... It was I would say the average age was 24.
Oh, because this is a don't tell show.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're young crowds.
So it was like a young, and I was like, well, let's see how they feel about old Uncle Tim walking up here.
You don't have I'm an old guy humor.
No, I know, but remember how you used to see people remember how you used to see a 35-year-old man when you were 20? You were like, that's
It's
an
one of the oldest
elderly
people I've
gentleman,
ever seen.
right?
Yeah.
You would see a guy, and it's not like I'm a guy where you go, you're 35.
Sure.
I would have guessed you were 28.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is all of them did clock
Sorry,
oh,
did
this
you want
is,
me to refute that, by the way?
Of course not, Tom.
It's just a classic. You're like, okay, you're just going to move right past that?
So I'm like, I'm teeing you up to say, no, you look great.
No, you could easily be 28, Tom.
Yeah, Tim, you look 28. Everybody
Yeah.
believes it. That is one of my favorite things to do on stage right now.
Oh, just say you turn when you turn 27.
Because it's the Todd Berry thing of I
The
make
right-
about
it's the right number
930,000 a
to
year.
drive them insane.
Because 24, they're going, okay.
Yeah.
27, they're like,
everyone knows a bad looking 27
yeah, they're
year
like,
old.
man, if that's true, that hurts. But so I was
That's a
little
much better version of when I was saying I was 6'4" on stage. It just
You got to say you got to say 6'1".
Yeah, but then there's just not. Then it's not enough. Then it just really does feel like I'm lying.
But it's enough to make people mad.
Yeah,
It is enough to make people upset.
that's true. But that's kind of fun because I'm like, I can just say it. I can say whatever I want.
Say whatever
I'm
I
on
want.
stage. You're sitting down, idiots.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
6'4",
Hey,
huge cock. It's not that big.
beautiful face.
Not that
Beautiful
big.
face. Only kidding.
Only kidding. It's not that great.
One breath. I'm a very beautiful man. Only kidding.
What was he saying? He was trying to say he was way hotter than Kamala at one point.
Oh yeah.
And I wanted to be like, hey, good friend of mine at 78, the best you can do is he looks good.
You could say you're hotter than Biden, and I don't even know.
But at 78, all you say is he's still sharp.
Yeah, no one's like. Also, no one is looking at a 78-year-old like, would I fuck that guy?
I think the only person that might be in that realm, and it's not a guy, but it's probably Cher.
Yeah.
Doesn't she 109? And she looks pretty good.
She looks great. I think there's a few people up there. I mean,
But I don't know. I mean, 78 dudes? There's a 78-year-old dude out
what
there?
about Dolly P?
Dolly P? Sure, she could get it.
Yeah.
I bet there's a lot of infrastructure holding her up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I bet when the clothes come off, you're like, yeah.
Yeah. It's Trump.
Right.
Oh, that's Donald Trump.
Oh, what the fuck? I would bet who else would be up there? Maybe shit, I just had his
Maybe
name.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford, maybe. Robert Redford, maybe.
Sure.
Redford.
Haven't seen the Ford in a while.
Dude, Ford had a real moment back in the day.
I pick Redford over Hartford every day.
There we go. We finally got
Come
the
on,
Hartford.
I got a
right.
Hartford thing.
Hartford or Redford? That's fun. He was kind of the Pitt before Pitt was around.
Yeah. Oh, Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hot guy.
Yeah, Brad is hot. A lot of people don't think so, but I think he is.
Unfortunately talented, too. You hate that.
I'll go out on a limb and say he's a talented, hot man.
You simply hate that.
So, Timmy, I've been in a little brain fog
Okay,
recently.
well, let me solve this for you.
And yesterday, I was at this gas station. First of all, I go inside. I grab a little sparkling water.
Sure.
I don't even think this is a zero nomination, but it is kind of like a got my ass. I go inside.
People gunning for the kid recently.
Kinda,
What
yeah.
the hell?
And it's like the thing is like $3.50 or whatever.
Okay.
And he hands me 3 coins back. I give him a 5. He hands me 3 coins back, and it's 2 quarters and a dollar coin.
Hate that. Sacagawea?
It's
Like, do you
2
have any
quarters
Trumps
and a
back
Trump
there?
coin. God. It's a dollar coin, and I go, oh, can I get a dollar bill? And he goes, no.
Wild.
And I just was kind of like, okay. I made the decision not to fight it.
Well, what he gave you was nothing.
Yeah, I'm never. That's gone already.
It's
I don't know
gone.
where it is.
It's
I literally don't know where it is right now.
You're never going to use that
Yeah.
in any way.
Because I have too much shame. I can't pay for something with a dollar coin.
I mean, imagine you get a drink at the bar. You know, you tip $1 every time you just slide a coin over. Thanks so much.
Guy would pick it up and hum it in my face if he was smart. Actually, maybe coffee shop. I could tip with a dollar coin. In a Bushwick coffee shop, they're going to be like, damn, that's retro as hell.
Damn, where'd you get this shit? This guy's like fucking sick. I still don't think I would do it because now you got to lug that fucking guy around in your damn pockets all day. I don't want
know.
a big ass coin.
He just beat me.
No.
Because, he wanted to get rid of it.
He was getting rid of it.
Yeah.
You know,
right,
he was
that's
just-
why. He was taking the quarters out, and I swear he just saw it in the quarter thing.
And he was like, fuck this. Here.
And I'm like, you have a cash register full of ones. I can see them.
Please let me have one.
And he goes, no. And I was like, all right.
The exasperated no,
Yeah.
I do love.
And there was a line behind me, so I'm like, well, I'm not going to be this guy.
and what are you going to go like, no, like, give me a
Give me
dollar.
Because he's like, I did give you $1.
Yeah, that is $1.
It's $1.
That is
It's the most worthless dollar.
God,
it's like
that
I gave you $1 and then ripped it in half in
Well,
front of your
why
face.
did they create those?
I have no idea.
My pockets are already full. Where in my wallet am I putting a giant coin?
Well, because we have nothing else that is a duplicate of a bill. Like, why do we have a bill and a coin for it?
Yeah, we don't need that.
No, we have bills.
We got these things over there.
Or get rid of the bills.
Those puppies are going away as well.
Sure, maybe get rid of the $1 bills, bring back the coins.
No.
Actually, that would suck.
No. What? No. Strippers just
I want a
getting
coin
beat in the
purse.
face with coins,
But what if we...
humming a handful of
Because
coins.
me and you are frequenting strip clubs
Big
all the
strip
time.
club guys
Yeah.
over here.
The,
Sorry, I've been
what
watching
if-
The Sopranos a lot. They're in the bada bing.
It's all the time.
They're always in the bada bing.
Also, that one stripper is always wearing the same thing. She's got that red one, and it goes outside of the boobs.
Yeah, and you're like, you need a couple of outfits.
Yeah, I
There's
guess,
no
although
chance you're
that's
not
coming
getting
from me.
sweaty.
I wear the same thing on stage every single night.
Yeah, but I guess she washes it.
Yeah.
You know, you go with what you know.
Yeah.
Go with what you know.
God, that's a Tim Smith original right there.
Take that home, folks.
I go with what you know. Trump coins, 2024.
Tim coins.
Tim coins. Let's do some Tim coins.
Oh, Merch
Should
City.
we launch a digital currency? What is it
An
called?
NFT?
No, not an NFT.
Crypto?
Crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that might be my new merch.
It's worth $0 because zeros. this is a zero of the week coin. It's always worth $0.
It will never go up in value,
But
folks.
you can gift them to zeros, and then they will have no money.
Oh, yes. That is the digital equivalent of handing somebody a Sacagawea coin.
Yeah.
Here, lug this shit around.
Should I become a dollar coin guy and just have like an old fashioned coin purse? You know, like when a rich guy in an old movie will toss a sack of coins at a poor person and be like, "I changed your life."
Of course, yeah.
Then I could do that.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is you're not. You're
also,
thinking
you're going
about-
through pouches a lot.
Yeah, and you're thinking about the moment that you get to toss the sack. You're not thinking about the amount of lugging you're going to be doing.
Yeah, but I could, it
You're
could just
lugging
be
all
on
day?
Could just be on the belt.
Yeah, but it's hitting you all day. That sucks. Sucks so bad. Oh, it's like trying to drag your fucking suitcase around with one bad wheel.
Yeah, I've been doing that for a week.
You
No,
haven't gone-
shout out to my mother.
Hit you with the new luggage button.
Surprised me with a new suitcase when I got home.
Huge.
That was very kind.
Let me tell you something, Tom, because you're in your 30s now. How much you loving a nice, big, fat, practical gift?
Oh, it's amazing.
Is there anything better than
was
something you need?
Incredible. Plus, I had just not sold all those shirts in Minneapolis, so I had to actually fly back with an extra suitcase.
Oh, I did notice you got the shirt city. You mailed those over here?
No, I didn't. I flew them. Because I still had the broken... I traveled back with the broken suitcase. And I didn't just travel back. I flew to Nashville to a wedding, to the woods, dragged them down a gravel driveway to a B&B, dragged them back up to the airport, got back here, had 2 checked bags, got back to Bushwick, and I said, you can rest now.
Damn,
to that suitcase.
That is not good, Bob.
No, it was a tough day. It was a tough 3 days.
That's a Hartford day.
That day was hard for me. It tested my strength and it tested my heart
for those shirts. Damn, dude, my heart.
Oh, but then I get out of this gas station. And I'm just thinking about this guy, and I fill up. I'm filling up, and
wait, which guy are we on?
This guy who gave me the coin.
Oh, right.
And I'm just kind of like, Dad, stand up for yourself for once. I'm kind of in my head. I'm like, Dad, you've been in such a brain fog lately. I kind of had a couple weird moments on stage where I'm just zoning out. I think I just need to I don't know. I need a day off or something. Yeah. And I'm like really in my head. And I'm sitting. I'm like taking some trash out of my car or whatever. And then I'm sitting there after taking the gas pump out. Oh God, where the fuck is my phone?
Oh no.
I'm like, I swear I left it in here. Did it get stolen when I was in there? I'm looking around. I just threw that trash out. I take a peek. I just threw my phone in the trash at the gas station.
Gas station trash.
So I had to get my phone out of the gas station trash. So if you never want to shake my hand again, I understand it.
I mean,
because this hand right here has been in a Bushwick gas station trash in the last 48 hours.
Was it at least on top?
It wasn't too far in.
But you did have to dig in there.
Well, it was like I saw, thank God, I could see the corner of it. And I was like, that's my phone.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's
Hartford breaking.
That's Hartford breaking.
Yeah, dude. That was kind of like my breaking point for the week where I was like, I need a fucking nap.
Yeah, you need a nap, dude. You need to come home and rip a quick
That's
6
one of those
hour
moments
nap.
you just go to bed, dude. You're not doing any good out here.
You're tossed. I mean, you got a Sacagawea in your fucking front pocket.
My
Your
shorts are falling down because they're filled with Sacagawea coins.
Sacagaweas. Meanwhile, a homeless lady's like, "Pop a shirt on, you pig."
And I'm like, here's my phone. Trash.
Andy Haynes just repels in from nowhere, and he's like, "Yeah, honestly, pop a shirt on."
I'm trying to put in my address on a bag of Cheez-Its.
This isn't my phone. The hell's my phone?
It was so brutal, dude.
Dude, what the thing I'm picturing is like the little scene in the movie is like you just ripping your car to shreds looking for that thing, and then somebody calls you and you finally track it down and it's in the trash.
Yeah.
In the trash is so on the nose.
It was well, and it was like kind of one of those. I had the thought of like I just threw that trash out, and I'm like, there's no way.
I certainly wouldn't do that.
But it was like that's definitely when I had it in my hand, and it was one of those things where I had kind of a lot of trash because there's a couple road trips, and I had like a bunch of stuff shoved into my hand, and I just dumped it all.
Yeah.
And thank God the corner of it was sticking up, and I was like, oh, that's the phone.
God damn it. So
it was mostly, thankfully, like someone had clearly washed off their car, and you know those weird like gas station like paper towels, those brown ones. It was mostly those.
Okay, huge. That's a win.
Huge. Yeah, no one had like recently taken a poop in it.
Because I mean, there could be like you literally could a Bushwick trash can, dude. Yeah. Oh my God in heaven!
At the Sitco or whatever.
Did you? I mean, what was your?
I wiped the phone.
Yeah,
pretty intensely.
okay.
Yeah.
You took the case off. Really got in there.
I got these Lysol wipes here. I was pretty disgusted with myself.
That's tough.
Yeah.
When you find yourself digging around
Putting
in a Bushwick trash
in
can
the car like this, just
things
I
are
grabbed
not
one of the
going
paper
right.
towels. It was fine, but
whew, folks, we don't love to see that.
Oh God, I think that's the energy we're closing this thing on too.
Well, I mean, let's get the
good thing I got therapy in 20 minutes, so we can tackle it.
Good. Well, at least you have a break. At least you don't have to dive into some more emotional trauma
right
here pretty
away.
quickly.
Cheryl's gonna hear it.
Boy,
every time I have therapy after the podcast, by the way,
nap. What?
No, I slept a lot last night.
Oh, okay.
Every time I have therapy after the podcast, I'm a little riffy.
I love that.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, can you tone it? You're a little riff heavy right now."
The microphone.
Stop saying Hartford. Stop squeezing Hartford into everything.
I don't know, Cheryl. This week was just kind of
pretty Hartford for me. She's like, "I'm sorry. Did you say Hartford?" You're like, "Yeah, Hartford, Connecticut."
Did you hear about Tim's car situation?
Yeah, he almost really fucked up Mike Racine's life.
It would honestly be helpful if Cheryl just listened to the pod and then we just broke it down. She's like, listen, I think I know what's going on.
I think I know why you're having such a Hartford time right now.
She hit me with
damn,
it.
Cheryl.
She's like, before we get into anything, put a shirt on.
God, I would love it if Cheryl listened. Oh, we can go over the zero next week. We had a big fat zero nom. It was an international zero nom.
All right, should we kick off with that next week?
Yeah, we'll start with that.
I think our zero this week was the McDonald's Corporation.
I think it's but I don't know if the guy that gave you the Sacagawea is.
I don't know if it's zero.
I don't know if that's zero.
It's not like that mean.
It's not mean. He's just kind of passing the buck, honestly.
Because he
Literally
gave it to him and he could. Wow.
That's not bad.
That's great.
Come on, man.
What does that phrase actually come from?
I don't know. It's got to be something with like a cowboy.
Pass the buck has to be.
Right?
Yeah. Pass the Dutchie. What the hell is that?
Pass the Dutchie. I think that was a rap song back in the day.
Oh.
Pass the Dutchie to the left-hand side, I believe it was.
Well, I don't want the definition. I want the
origin. Give me the damn origin of this thing. What's that called? The origin of a word? It's not the semantics. It's like
etymology.
Etymology. Yeah.
But that's different. Okay, here we go. You got to just go straight to Wikipedia. Wikipedia's as I said.
Is it asking you to donate?
Yeah, just ask for money. I was like, Wikipedia's the greatest thing ever. I will never give it money. Etymology. Here we go. Originated from poker, in which a marker or counter, such as a knife with a buckhorn handle during the frontier era, was used to indicate the person whose turn it was to deal. So if the player did not wish to deal, the responsibility could be passed by passing of the buck. It is just kind of a cowardly move.
Yeah, but I do like it. I love knowing where the shit comes from.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
That's fun.
So he passed the buck of the buck to me.
Yeah, and he was like, sorry, this is your buck now.
You deal with it now.
Now
it's your turn to deal.
They got these big ass.
I gotta give it to.
I'm
gonna give it to a barista who's a little mean to me.
The
baristas in Bushwick are mean, dude.
They're not mean.
They're not happy.
Where are you going?
This place right down the street.
Variety?
No, Variety's good.
They're always friendly.
Who works there?
Oh yeah. Oh, Julia.
I just did a show with her on Friday. She goes, I know your friend Tim. He's a regular at my coffee shop.
Yeah. Love Julia. Shout out Julia. She's the queen.
Yeah. She rips.
How was the show?
It was great.
She cook them up nice?
Yeah. It was just her, me, Beth Stelling, Bell House. Fun time.
Love that.
Yeah.
Shout out Julia. Follow her on
Sister
Instagram.
Number 1 came out to the show.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right, let's put a bow on this motherfucker.
This comes out tomorrow. I'm going to be in Burlington, Vermont tonight. If you know anyone there, please send them. I just never got a ticket count for it. And it's like,
I think that's a good way to go in.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I've gotten a few messages about people coming, but not enough to be cocky enough to ask for a ticket count.
Yeah, you need to go in kind of humble a little bit.
Gloves up.
Gloves
for sure.
up.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to be wearing a shirt. And then Chicago next week, October 2nd, Wednesday, almost sold out. Let's get that thing sold out. And then Phoenix and New York City just went on sale. If you're in New York, November 13th, part of New York Comedy Fest, I will be headlining Sesh Comedy in the Lower East Side. November 13th.
Go.
Need to sell that out because I promised them I would.
That's a must sell.
Yeah.
That's what we in the biz refer to as a must sell.
That's one of the oldest terms in the buck.
In the buck.
There we go.
Let's see. Where are my fat cheeks going to be? I'm going to be in Greenwich, Connecticut, singing and dancing.
Right back at it.
For venture capitalists.
With Mike Racine's car. Oh, yeah. That's a corp.
That's going to be, I'm always looking forward. I got a couple of riffs lined up for this one, folks. And then I'm going to be in what's it called? Bentonville, Arkansas, folks. I bought my damn plane ticket. I've been avoiding this for 6 whole months.
Huge.
And don't worry, the price did skyrocket. So I spent $4,000 on a ticket to Bentonville for 2 days.
Go see Tim and bring him a Sacagawea.
Bring me a couple of Sacagaweas. Make me check another bag, bringing those home. And then we just got Boston back on the books. I'm going to be in Detroit. I'm going to be right outside of Chicago. I'm going to be back in New Orleans. I'm going to be in D.C. I'm going to be in Lafayette.
Let's go.
Get on Instagram. That's where I post my things, folks.
And his website's coming soon, too.
Oh, no, it's coming back.
Yeah.
Shut up, dude.
When you need a place to... Because right now, if someone wanted to buy tickets to Lafayette, where would they go?
They would hit me up and be like, hey, man.
You shouldn't have to... you shouldn't have to sell tickets on a one-off basis.
Hey, man. Where can I get these ticks?
And then you go, let me find the URL.
And I'm going to go, I don't know. Hit up Jason, actually. He's kind of in charge of all that stuff. I just show up with the jokes. Hey, follow us on the internet. Give us a like. Tell your friend. If you have any more, send us a fucking 0.
Actually, we do need. We're recording a big episode soon, so we need a bunch of 0 submissions. Please send them in. Keep an eye out. They're out there. They're among us.
Unfortunately, they will reveal themselves to you if you take your AirPods out.
Yes,
that's a big part of it.
That's actually very wise. All right, we love you guys. Bye.
He married my sister. Now we're living together. We're roommates in